The people of Israel had been slaves in Egypt for over 400 years, and then, just like that, they weren't. God in His power and mercy rescued them from Egypt and led them through the Red Sea and keeping them safe from the Egyptian army the entire time. You might assume that this would give hope and happiness to all of Israel, but things didn't quite work out that way. Let's listen to Moses as he chats with a couple of Israelites.
Moses, you know why we called this meeting?
Moses, the thing is, Pharaoh and his bloodthirsty thugs are out looking for us.
Why don't we just turn ourselves in and go back?
Yeesh, fellas, say, how about a little cheese with your wine? Did God not deliver you out of Pharaoh's hand by providing you with a pillar of cloud and fire, leading you safely through the sea?
Hey, we didn't ask for the favor. We would much rather serve Egypt and live than hide in the wilderness and die.
Yeah, at least we had 3 hots and a cot.
If it's food and water you desire, let me remind you about the water springs God provided you at Horeb.
You call that water? It tasted worse than the stuff they drink in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
And I like mine with a twist of lemon. Let's see your God send lemons from heaven.
Could you be more ungrateful? God had the mercy to send showers of bread from the sky so your hunger could be filled.
Great. Bread and water.
You get better prison food than that in Cairo.
Not to mention cable TV.
Yeah, come on. Where's the beef?
Beef? God gave you quail. Isn't that good enough for you?
Quail is one step above the pigeon.
And it doesn't come in a 3-piece meal like the chicken at KFC.
Yeah, and there's not enough white meat.
I cannot believe you people.
Hey, we're the people of promise. Shouldn't we have a certain lifestyle?
You have a certain lifestyle. God has heard your whining and brought you out of captivity. God has heard your whining and sent you food and drink. God has heard your whining and protected you from hostile nations. What else do you want?
Money.
Power.
Cable TV.
Wow, this is ridiculous. God has provided everything you need. There have been times I wanted to say to God, let them suffer. But God would never do that. God will keep His promise to you. For what reason, I have no clue. You don't deserve it. But God will continue to preserve your selfish lives.
Okay. Touchy.
No kidding. Moses, might be time to lay off the caffeine and take a vacation.
Thanks be to God.
Yes, one would have assumed that the Israelites would be happy and hopeful as they made their way out of Egypt. But simple human beings have a way to find something to complain about. Even though God provided for them in a miraculous way, the people of Israel would not be satisfied. What about you and me? Every day, God protects and cares for us, and I think it's safe to say that we fail to recognize all He does, so that instead of rejoicing in what we have, we complain about what we don't have. During this Sunday's Catechism event, we'll have a chance to learn more about what our God does for us and grow in our appreciation and understanding of His grace and providence. Be sure to click on the email link to answer this week's question in preparation for the event.